So the function layout. So in the function that I've got for you, I really actually haven't talked about this top part. And the top part, you've actually seen it a bunch, just haven't talked about it. And it may vary by instructor on how it's supposed to be done, but overall, the content's going to be exactly the same. And that's first the name of the function, and then what it's supposed to do. Then our inputs or our parameters. What does the function need in order for it to do its job? Spell it out. You also may want to spell out the data types as well. And then last, what is the result that's supposed to be returned or output? So that's what you would have in your comments. And each one of these functions, you really have one, because in reality, when you're working on other people's code, you make the big bucks and everything else like that, you're going to want to know what the heck that function and what that author was really thinking. If you actually take out all of the comments from this function, you'll notice the function's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines long. That's it. And that's perfect. You want to try to keep the function short, sweet, to the point, and leave it at that. Just a heads up on how your layout should be. Keep it short, sweet, no user input in there. And for a function with a dynamic array, most likely, if you're not using a global variable for it, which you're probably not because you don't know what the size of the array is really going to be most of the time, you're going to have to pass in the array and you're going to have to pass in the size. Notice I'm not asking for the size in here. All I'm doing is doing the darn work and getting it done. And yes, I happen to have a debug item in there, and that's again just for debugging. That's the only reason why I do the C out there. I learned that again. Short, sweet, and to the point. By the way, here's another way of doing it. So we have description. Notice it's the comment all lines here. Description, input, and output. So it is slightly different than the one you saw previously. Again, it really depends on your instructor or the course on which one you want to use. But still, it's there. It's there. But again, your overall layout for a function using dynamic arrays is going to look pretty similar most of the time when you're using dynamic arrays.